Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Groucho Marx. With his quick wit, sharp tongue, and unmistakable eyebrows, Groucho has become a legendary figure in American comedy. But before he became a household name, Groucho was just a young boy growing up in New York City's Upper East Side. Born Julius Henry Marx on October 2, 1890, Groucho was the third of five brothers to Samuel and Minnie Marx. His early life was marked by a lively and eccentric family dynamic, with parents who encouraged their children's creativity and individuality. The Marx family lived in a small apartment at 179 East 93rd Street, where they would often host impromptu performances and gatherings that showcased the boys' developing talents. Groucho's childhood was filled with the sights and sounds of New York City's vibrant immigrant community. He attended Public School 86, just a block away from his family's apartment, where he developed a passion for reading and writing. His parents, particularly his mother Minnie, played a significant role in fostering Groucho's love of language and performance. Minnie, who had been a singer and actress in her youth, would often take her sons to see vaudeville shows at local theaters, where they would watch performers like Charlie Chaplin and W.C. Fields. The Marx brothers' unique blend of humor, intelligence, and creativity was shaped by their close-knit family dynamic and the diverse cultural influences of their community. Groucho's early education and creative pursuits also played a significant role in shaping his comedic style, which would eventually become a hallmark of his career. As a young boy, Groucho would often perform with his brothers, developing their own brand of comedy that blended witty banter, physical humor, and satire. One notable influence on Groucho's early life was the vaudeville circuit, which was thriving in New York City during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The Marx family would often attend shows at local theaters like the Union Square Theater and the 14th Street Theater, where they would watch performers like the Keystone Cops and Eva Tonglé. These experiences would later inspire Groucho to pursue a career in vaudeville, where he would hone his comedic skills and develop his signature style. As we explore Groucho's early life, it becomes clear that his family, education, and cultural influences all played a significant role in shaping his personality and comedic style. The Marx brothers' unique blend of humor, intelligence, and creativity was fostered by their close-knit family dynamic and the vibrant community of New York City's Upper East Side. From the colorful characters that populated their neighborhood to the lively performances they attended at local theaters, Groucho's early life was marked by a sense of wonder, curiosity, and creative expression. From his childhood performances with his brothers to his early fascination with vaudeville, Groucho was destined to become a major figure in American comedy. Groucho's breakthrough in vaudeville came when he and his brothers, Chico, Harpo, and Zeppo, formed the Marx Brothers comedy troupe. Their unique blend of witty banter, physical humor, and satire quickly gained popularity, and they began touring the country, performing in theaters and music halls. One notable example of their success was their 1924 show, I'll Say She Is, which ran for 313 performances on Broadway and solidified the Marx Brothers as a major force in American comedy. The Marx Brothers' success in vaudeville eventually led to their transition to film, where they would go on to create some of the most iconic comedies of all time. Their first film, The Coconuts, was released in 1929 and was a critical and commercial success. The movie's blend of slapstick humor, clever wordplay, and absurdity set the tone for their future films, including Animal Crackers and Duck Soup. These movies not only showcased Groucho's incredible comedic talents, but also his remarkable ability to craft memorable characters and witty dialogue. One of the key factors that contributed to Groucho's success was his incredible work ethic. He was known to be a voracious writer, constantly churning out new material and refining his craft. This dedication paid off in films like A Night at the Opera and The Day at the Races, which are still widely regarded as two of the greatest comedies of all time. Groucho's collaborations with writers like George S. Kaufman and Morrie Ryskind resulted in some of the most iconic scenes and characters in comedy history, including the famous stateroom scene from A Night at the Opera. Groucho's impact on American comedy cannot be overstated. He influenced generations of comedians, from Bob Hope to Woody Allen, and his irreverent style and clever wordplay continue to inspire new comedians today. His legacy extends beyond film, too. He was a prolific writer and published several books, including Groucho and Me and Memoirs of a Mangy Lover. These writings offer a unique glimpse into Groucho's creative process and provide valuable insights into the mind of a comedy genius. As we explore Groucho's remarkable achievements, it becomes clear that his success was not solely due to his talent, but also his perseverance and dedication to his craft. From his early days in vaudeville to his later years as a beloved film star, Groucho Marx remained true to his artistic vision, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible in comedy. From his breakthrough in vaudeville to his iconic film roles, Groucho Marx left an indelible mark on American comedy. As the 1950s and 1960s progressed, Groucho continued to work in film and television, albeit at a slower pace than during his heyday. He appeared in several films, including Double Dynamite and A Girl in Every Port, and made numerous guest appearances on popular TV shows, such as The Ed Sullivan Show and What's My Line. Groucho's quick wit and sharp tongue remained intact, and he continued to delight audiences with his irreverent humor. Despite his continued success, Groucho faced several personal struggles during this period. He suffered from a range of health problems, including high blood pressure, arthritis, and a heart condition, which forced him to slow down and reassess his priorities. Additionally, Groucho's marriage to Kay Davies, which had lasted for over 20 years, ended in divorce in 1951. This was a difficult time for Groucho, who had always been deeply devoted to his family. However, Groucho's creative output remained strong, and he continued to write and publish books throughout the 1950s and 1960s. His autobiography, Groucho and Me, was published in 1959 to great acclaim and offered a unique glimpse into Groucho's life and career. He also wrote several other books, including Memoirs of a Mangy Lover and the Groucho Letters, which showcased his wit and humor. As the years passed, Groucho became an iconic figure in American comedy, revered by audiences and comedians alike. He was awarded numerous honors, including a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and was named one of the greatest comedians of all time by the American Film Institute. Groucho's legacy extended far beyond his own work, too. He had influenced generations of comedians, from Bob Hope to Woody Allen, and continued to inspire new comedians and writers. One notable example of Groucho's enduring influence is the 1960s TV show, The Dick Cavett Show, which featured Groucho as a frequent guest. These appearances showcased Groucho's quick wit and sharp tongue, and introduced him to a new generation of audiences. Additionally, Groucho's writings and interviews from this period offer valuable insights into his creative process and provide a unique glimpse into the mind of a comedy genius. Groucho Marx passed away on August 19, 1977, at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest comedians of all time. His impact on American comedy is still felt today, with comedians and writers continuing to draw inspiration from his work. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.